It's funny, eh? When I turn my camera on, it's on the phone. Actually, I'm on the iPad, but I put the camera on and it gives me the photo option first, and I look a certain way, and there's a certain, distance. Then I press on the camera to make a video, and boom, the screen changes. I get closer and the pixels are different. That was not my intent of talking about that when I came in. I'm gonna do a healing rambles. So what comes out, comes out. Because it's about healing. Whether I upload it and share it, I may not know. Sometimes I do these videos just for myself so that I actually say out loud the things that I'm feeling and catch the words. Not just think, 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 think. For days, weeks, months, years. No. You can't just think about. No, let's talk about me. We talk about me. Me can't. We can't just sit there and think about stuff. Energy flows where attention goes. Where's my attention? And why is it there? Always. Always is the priority. Always. Always. If I'm thinking about something, why? Why does it have my attention? You're not good at telling my stories that involve other people. Why? Because even if those people like fucking raped me, literally, my body. When those people mean to me, literally, telling me they love me, yet calling me names, saying bad things to me that they would never say in front of another person. Me rather keep all that inside of me. Why? Because everyone gets a chance to change their true colors. So why? Why should I perpetuate the story of being thrown on my bed by my best friend? Why? Well, maybe the story could help another woman. So, do I need to tell that, no? Have I? In the circumstances that's best? Yeah. So I'm going to full circle with the thinking, think, and wanting to be graceful under pressure. Not speak openly and say names and say stuff and think bad thoughts about people. But, no means no. And if I'm as strong as I am, some people even call me wise sometimes. That blows my mind. It blows my mind. Okay. Blows my mind, but me know I'm wise. Me know myself. So me know. What patterns are, what loops are, what red flags are, what abuse is, all that.
Oh, you're making a video?
Yeah, I'm ranting in a video.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Okay. We know what all that is. And me strong. Me so strong, me not need anybody. So me able to put the lines up and say no means no. Stop. And we forgive. Because even if I'm in a week of patterns or someone else needing to learn what they need to learn, so I got chosen as the whipping post, we forgive it all. We wish the best growth experience ever. Me, we'd be best man at this person's wedding and hold their baby, be named their baby after me. But we want what me, myself, and I wants nothing more to do with that timeline. On an intimate, it's about me level. And I think of how hard it is to make certain choices, to change timelines. What does changing timelines mean? It means that your life is one way and then you want it another way. So you actually make the choices and steps. You don't just sit there wishing and hoping. You actually do stuff to change your life every day. So for everybody, it's different. But for me, my changing my patterns since 2021 started is I don't want to be on my device in certain ways. And that's that. Do I need to justify that more? I mean, I think so. Yet me has been sitting here for a week doing it. Never speak about this stuff. Or me do sometimes, just enough to help myself and to not try to hurt anyone else in the process. Because that's the thing, if someone's lashing out at me, whether they say, hey, I feel good right now, they don't. You can't perpetuate something that hurts someone else and say you feel good. You might not want to listen to what the other person feels, but, here's the ick. You choosing to not listen to how someone feels? Holy shitballs, do you realize what karma you bring on yourself? Do you realize that? Do you realize that if you don't listen to someone how they feel, that's what you're going to get back later? So later you will have emotions and feelings and you will tell somebody and they will not listen. They will not listen. Why? Because so you understand that you don't have the right. You do not have the right to think that people should listen to you when you say, hey, listen to me, if you can't give that to someone else or others. Does that make sense? And I don't say this in a way of, I wish this on someone. It's just how it goes. It is natural collective law. That's it. What you do unto others, you will get back to yourself. Yeah, that's it. So, who stops the loops? If somebody's saying no, to actually protect another person from what they're doing to themselves. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I figure I'm guided and asked to share so that other people who are in loops can kind of see their stuff. It's like Elf herself just said in a video not long ago. We ain't up here being vulnerable and just saying the stuff that flows through us for likes and stuff. It's for the greater good. If I can share my pain and it helps anybody and helping myself. Because my intent when I say all this out loud is to get it out of me so that it's gone. Because my energy is paying attention to that. Right? So now, I spent 10 minutes and 22 seconds rambling about something. So am I allowed a birthday wish? Or am I throwing out into the universe just the stuff, purely, without editing, without thinking, just how it feels? Can my birthday wish maybe be that I'm allowed to be 49 years old today and live my life? And live my life. Live my life. Right? Because no means no. And I'm 49 years old. And I still have to justify to people no means no? That don't make sense to me. Especially now. Because it was different before, in a matrix type of world where people don't know themselves. But it's a hell of a different level now. If you dare call yourself tribe to me, but then treat me a different way than tribe would treat another. Because that ain't tribe. That's just somebody coming along for the ride and then treating everybody the same way as they did before. That ain't tribe. Tribe means that you're all in, motherfuckers. Right, babies? Tribe means you're all in. Those days it sucks to be alive, you show up anyways. Show up in the live stream. You talk about it. It's fucking hard. It rips you apart because you don't want to bring negativity into other people's lives. But the sharing is learning and growing. And we all pivot from that. Because right now the biggest test isn't going within. We all know we can go within and do the work. That's what we've done all year long. Now it's about making sure we don't regress back and stop sharing. That's what I think anyways. Because really, if I'm doing all of this to grow and be the best person I can be, I'm doing that every day. Every day. Every single day. And yeah, tribe means that when someone steps into my reality, they're doing that work as well. Every day. Every day. Every day. They don't get to use the excuse that I talk to you like that because I don't know what I'm, whatever. You assume responsibility for the words that you said. If you said things that were yucky, wrong, bad, mean, you take that back by apologizing for real. With knowing what you did, not just saying I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what? What exactly are you taking accountability for if you're sorry? You can't just be sorry. Sorry is a Justin Bieber song. Right? Sorry is a Justin Bieber song. I apologize, and why? What are you apologizing for? Because saying sorry don't mean shit if you didn't assume responsibility for it, if you didn't grow, if you didn't learn. And that's okay. You can fuck up all the time, every day. Because we all do. We all do. But there comes the point when you got to assume the responsibility. Which is, no, it's not tribe. And that's when I would ask people, maybe step back and go back into the inner work. Maybe don't show yourself if you're not showing your best colors that's actually helping you and helping others to grow. Because for all the work I did, and for all my heart chakra openings, and for how big my heart is, for all the work I've done, and for how much I know myself and what I want in my life, I've been shown all of 2020 everything I don't want. And now I just want to have the chance to be allowed to go forth into my reality, my 49th year on this earth without having chains on me and telling me what to do, telling me what to feel, not listening to me when I feel. We know what real friendship is now, what real authenticity. I've found it everywhere on YouTube. Everywhere. I have people around the world that love, support, and cherish Lily Rose and I for reals. We know what the real feeling is now. Yeah. It's beautiful. But knowing what the real feeling is, that this is not real feeling, is very much more obvious now. That it's a red flag, that it doesn't belong, that it's not part of my journey. Right? Does that make sense? I said it in live streams since October. Certain timelines are meant to come into fruition. If they do not, everything changes. Everything changes. One person's choice not to step into a timeline that's a collective timeline or a tribe timeline, group timeline, changes everything. So yeah, there is such a thing as divine alignments, but when people choose of their own free will to not step into those realities, every reality around it changes as well. So that's the thing. There is nothing to hang on to and go back to once a timeline has been closed. It's not visible anymore. You can't go back into it. It doesn't exist anymore because of the choices that you made or did not make in the months prior when you were in resistance. I don't know. Does this make sense at all? Sometimes I feel like I'm just repeating myself all the time. The basic things, the basic collective things that we have agreed upon, the things of our magic, can't be bypassed. If frequencies cannot connect on a certain level, you just can't continue. It doesn't work. It's like, if you want to call your best friend that you've talked to every single day of your life, and then all of a sudden, right? This has happened to everyone collectively now in 2020, where all of a sudden, the best person of your life is not the same person anymore. So if we've already seen the reflection of that everywhere, heard the stories, listened to the vids, watched the live streams of how everything changes on a dime. We were never who we were. We're becoming who we were meant to be. Some things can't follow. They just don't exist anymore. And that's the same for our timelines. It really is. I know because I'm a seer, so I see. So I've seen the timelines. I saw them changing as they were changing. I also saw timelines that they were months supposed to be different. But the hanging on, the runner chaser, the bullshit about the twin flame paradigm. Know thyself. Love does not hurt. If you are in a loop because you think that you're with your twin flame, get the fuck out. Because that's not real. That's the programs. The inner programs of the spiritual community to keep you under. Right? Love doesn't hurt. The only way love hurts is if you're in the matrix. If you're in the 3D, then love can hurt a lot. Because it's not real. It's not authentic. Love allows and is unconditional. Therefore, especially in 2020, a lot of us allowed too much unconditionally. Speaking for myself only right now, meeting someone who says, I'm so awkward, I don't know how to speak to people. So I allowed for myself to be spoken to in ways that, believe me, I ain't got any poetry to write about this. None. It ain't beautiful. The imprinting of someone's wounds into me for months and months and months. And me forgiving all the imprints as they went, because someone needs a bit more time to grow into themselves. Right? Because they didn't have a chance before. So I gave more time. More energy. Forgive. Because I was born to forgive. Right? Me is the fifth element. I'm born to love. And you're forgiven before you even did it. I walk into my timelines knowing I'm going to be raped. I walk into my timelines knowing I'm going to be betrayed. I walk into a lot of things. Why? Because I stepped out of the matrix years ago, and I'm only here to leave no man behind. That's the only reason I'm here, guys. Just to make sure the people who have nobody had at least a one chance to have an angel knock at their door, call them on their phone, text them on, email them on, whatever it was, man, that I was guided to do. I was the angel sent in, so that some people who say, nobody ever loved me, bullshit. It was sent from source, fifth element. Go love that person. Okay, God, me go. But you can only drown an angel so long before she will claw her fucking mother way out. Why? Because me was not sent to love one person and be sucked into the patterns and the loops. Me sent to love the all. Does that make sense? Me not sure. I haven't ranted in so long. Kind of excited. Feels good to get it out. I didn't come here to stay the whipping post past my 49th year. Okay? So, all those things, me done. Because if there's anything I learned by going on the live streams and just showing myself, just allowing myself to be in the middle so that people had a place to gather, it's that when people have a free will choice to be kind to me, they will be kind to me. So enough of the role that I chose to play in order for other people to heal and to get their patterns and stuff and loops out. Me not play that role in 2021. Aurora is grown. And she will have her 49th year and her ever after. Because she paid all her dues exactly the way she had to.